What is up, YouTube? HPJ here. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm going to give you guys a two-part video series for my 11th anniversary of Puzzles and Dragons. So, I've been playing Puzzles and Dragons since August 18th of 2014. That's literally 11 years ago up till this date. And Puzzles and Dragons is a game created by Gung Ho Entertainment that basically combines RPG elements with a puzzle matching game experience. And this game has had so many things to it. Tons of collaborations, tons of just changes within its own IP, its major servers, how it looked before and how it looks now. Tons of rewards, tons of sacrifices, many players jumping in and out of the game, and just the overall senses of this is a game that definitely has a love-hate relationship with many people. And I will initially tell you this um, for those who don't know or for those who have never played Puzzles and Dragons. Yes, Puzzles and Dragons can be a handful. There is a lot of gotcha. Well, it is a gotcha. Not a lot of gotcha. It is a gotcha. And there is a lot of gotcha that will happen to you if you're not careful. The reason why I say this is because as someone who's played this game for the 11 years that I have, there's always going to be personal if personal things that go on within it. Will I ever recommend Puzzles and Dragons? I would, but I would do it with high emphasis on things. Only spend money if you're willing to spend money. If you're not willing to spend the money, don't. There are a lot of other things you can do to obtain magic stones in the game without having to buy bundles. In some cases, I would definitely steer clear of some of the in-house collaborations, unless you're going to read through a lot of the pieces of the in-house collaborations. You can see what cards are really good and what not are, and if anything, you can always go to Reddit and just read up on things because the Reddit community for Puzzles and Dragons isn't too bad. I mean, there's worse. You could be a Yu-Gi-Oh player or Digimon player and experience theirs, and God forbid when you have to experience the fandom that is the Smash Brothers community, right? Right. So, it's one of the things I have to say that for a game that screams that shows that it doesn't have a quote meta, there is apparently a meta for Puzzles and Dragons, and it's basically just what cards are in the circle or in the loop, how well they're doing, how well they perform in a lot of the later dungeons or a lot of the newer dungeons that come later on as the game itself progresses. I personally will tell you that I'm kind of one of those people that really don't follow what they would consider the meta. If I have a card and it seems to be really good, I will use it. But if I personally just find a card interesting, then I'll focus on that card. And that's pretty much how I've been able to really just experience Puzzles and Dragons over the last 11 years. There have been some highs and some lows. One of the, of course, biggest highs is when rolling in certain machines, I pulled some really good stuff, and some of the lows are just dealing with a lot of the newer content and things don't go well, and having to build teams and rely on teams, and sometimes you may not have the cards that other players have because either that collaboration did not give you the roles that you wanted, or it gave you stuff that you ended up needing, but then got rid of because you didn't at that time need it, and then found out you did, which really, really sucks. So, a lot of times that happens. One of the major things I can't talk about because I'll save my monster boxes stuff for a separate video, but I wanted to talk about all of my achievements. So there is an achievements page within the game that shows you all the things that you've done throughout your experience with Puzzles and Dragons. I've basically done almost everything except for the number of crowns that I've received and the it's the number of crowns, the number of title challenges, and then like my monster box having a certain amount of monsters in it, because I don't have a lot of, just running around and doing freebie stuff. So basically, the highlights here are cleared all of the descend areas, getting through all of the descends for each of the ultimate rushes. And then once you've done that, you unlock the actual ultimate rushes. So ultimate Hera, ultimate Zeus, ultimate Devil, super ultimate Dragon, ultimate Yamato, and super descend rush. All of those are available once you beat these, but you have to beat the technical dungeons to the point where you can now access the arenas and the coliseums, and that does take quite a long time. But if you have particular teams ready to take it on, if you're like a new player but you've already like bought bundles and stuff, you can easily build a decent team. It's just please be careful which bundles you're buying, because like I said earlier, some events are not worth participating in. Like right now, the June Bride event, I wouldn't recommend it to new players. I would tell new players to wait till the um the next wave of events come. There's supposed to be one coming actually pretty soon. It's not the Pad Island event. It's the other event for Puzzles and Dragons. I want to say it's not the Maids and Butlers. We just had that. I think it's the other major event that's supposed to be coming, um, with like the dragon bound dragon callers and stuff like that. It's a better variation of things there. Um, then, in addition to that, I've had the no continues, no runs to basically clear out dungeons that say, hey, clear this without having to use continues and stuff. And they gave me prices there. There are a lot of prices that are things that are, of course, in game, and a lot of material you can use to evolve your creatures and stuff like that. I've done all the beginner stuff, monster book totals up to 250 monsters. I've done the one that does the ranking, getting myself to at least rank 500. As you can see up there, I'm almost close to rank 1000. But boy, is it hard getting to rank 1000, which, by the way, is an achievement um, in the game. And I think it's one of the mechanic achievements as well. Yeah. So getting to 1000 will not only give me a magic stone, but it will also give me the rank experience plus 10% badge, which is really, really good for most people. If you're going through like dungeons that give purely experience and stuff, it will help you with that. There is the crowns. If you guys know what a crown is, you see this icon right there next to my name and the title next to it. Um, the title you get from completing title challenges within the game. They are here for like 2 weeks to a month. If you complete the dungeon, then you get a title, like that one right there. That is the title challenge reward for defeating the Leo challenge. That is the monthly challenge that you get for completing the dungeon filled with characters and creatures based off of the constellation sign of Leo. Next to it, of course, is the crown. So the crowns can be in multiple colors. There's rainbow crowns. There's rainbow. There's purple. Is there purple? No. I know there's rainbow. I know there's blue, green, red, which are all based off of the respective colors that you start off with in the game. I want to say there's a yellow and a purple to reflect the other two attributes, but I don't think there is. Some of them are nice and sparkly between the colors of bronze, silver, and gold. And the more crowns you collect, the more, like you see here, the more items you get. You get magic stones after magic stones after magic stones. And then once you finally completed all the crowns, you get the no Skyfall badge, which can be very helpful in certain dungeons. Um, Mechanics 2 focuses on more of your monster box, the plus 297 monsters, more crowns, level 120 monsters, which is basically just buffing up monsters to a certain point. Laden Awakening, super reincarnated monsters, and then the third one focuses on the rank. The rest of the monster boxes in major amounts of crowns. And the title of legit is the one that most people, I think, at this point probably have if you've collected most a major amount of crowns. But you have to be really, really skilled at Puzzles and Dragons, and I'm not really, really skilled at Puzzles and Dragons. I am almost close to completing these tasks here, which is the 5,500 monsters in my monster box, in my monster book, and then the 6,000 monster book. Basically, having as many monsters in the game as possible registered in my book. That doesn't mean I have to have the cards as long as they're registered in the book. So that takes a good period of time, but that also means I have to clear like, excuse me, new game content, new dungeons, new collabs, and all the additional things that come with that. Even from there is just a major wave of things that I have done over the years with Puzzles and Dragons. You know, I did my live streams, I did my tutorials. There's still some videos that I have not posted that I would like to, of me opening up my rank box videos. So at points in time, honestly, I think it's twice a year, we get a player's reset. With the player's reset, you get the chance to add another person to your best friends list. Then you're able to roll from a rank 100, rank 250, rank 200, rank 250, rank 300, no, rank 500, rank 600, 700, 800, 900, and 1,000. No, I'm sorry, I'm adding too many numbers. It's basically what it is. It's for each rank achievement that you've occurred within Puzzle and Dragons, they give you, because I can show you in my mail, because I think I didn't delete them. Yeah, okay, so here it is. So, Gung Ho, after a while, we'll have player choice reset. Within player choice reset, you get a certain amount of um, roles that you're able to get. So right here it says rank 900 memorial machine. That's for basically achieving rank 900, and you get a ton, and I mean a ton of. You get one particular role, but that one particular role is actually the role for a set of machines. Here we go. So it's rank 150, rank 250, rank 500, rank 700, 800, 900, 1000, and 111 for each of those achievements. For doing each of those achievements in rank, you get, the rewards get better. So like the rank 150, that's basically a Pantheon card. The same thing with the 250. The 500 is a gemstone or a Mesopotamian god. Some of those Mesopotamian gods is actually really good because they have new evolution sources, and they're actually really good for certain dungeons, especially their weapons. But the gemstone princesses are always one of those keepsakes where, even though they're not useful, people love to have them because they look really, really cool. Then from 700 upward is Godfest exclusives. And I mean really good Godfest exclusives. The more you go up, the better it gets. I believe between rank 800 and rank 900, you get some of the Great Witches. You get some of the sought after Pantheon cards. Oh, it gets really, really good. 1000, same thing. And even rank 111 into run 12, you get the better set of pool as well. So it's, for what I remember, it's always twice a year that we get the players reset. You also get to add someone to your best friends. What is a best friend? If you go to your page, you'll see right here, it says best friend. You can select somebody on your friends list, and they can basically, you basically have free reign of using any of their leaders without having to wait a whole day after using them, like you would someone who is just your following, or someone who is new to the game, or someone you've never followed. I think for the most part, everyone on my list I have been friends with, or they play the game consistently well. I don't think I have anyone who hasn't played consistently. If they are, I basically have gotten rid of them. Just simply off of the fact that if you're not playing a game over a certain amount of days, it means you basically just do not play at all, and I have really much no need for you at that point. It is good to have some best friends because they can be using current leaders. They can help you clear dungeons or in-game content to get you rewards and stuff like that. It's a lot of just matching with people so that you can understand. Also, there are some versions of the crowns that I was talking about. Do you see the rainbow crowns right there, where they have the 3 stars and their respective jewel? The jewel is always whatever of the 3 characters that you start off. It's kind of similar to Yu-Gi-Oh. There's the silver 3-prong crown right there. There's the golden crown um, right there. I have the bronze. There's the silver crown. Yeah, so there's lots of crowns. And as you can see next to them are titles. I have plenty of title badges actually myself. Go to user and then go to title badges. Here we go. And then these are the ones that I've accumulated over the last couple of years. And there's multiple of them. There's one from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. There's the one from Hello Kitty. Well, Sanrio, she doesn't call herself Hello Kitty. There's the Hatsune Miku. There's ones for, what was it? Oh, some of the in-house ones as well. There's the one for Magic the Gathering. I know I have one for Yu-Gi-Oh! There's the one for Duran or Durarara. Durarara. There we go. Durarara. Gung Ho Another Journey. Gung Ho Another. The Gung Ho in-house collabs. Digimon. There's one from Mickey Mouse. That's right. There was a mouse collab. I'm shocked I don't have the one for. Oh, there's the one for Chainsaw Man, but I don't have the one for or I probably do have it. I remember the collab for Yu-Gi-Oh, but I don't think I have the Yu-Gi-Oh collab one. Do I? I should. I should have one for Yu-Gi-Oh. I know I should. Oh, there it is. There's the Dual Monsters one, and then there's like many other title badges. Some of them I have, some of them I don't have, but I do have a good amount of them. And in my crowns, I only have like 2 crowns. Shockingly, I have this regular silver bronze one, and I have this bronze one that shines. And that was for clearing. That was one I didn't even expect to get. I cleared a dungeon, literally off of just playing through the dungeon itself. And there's so many dungeons and so many different things that I've done over these last 11 years. And I'm very proud of myself for doing it. And within the next year, I do hope to get to rank 1,000 and really experience the bliss of the rank 1,000 machine when players reset start. Because why not? And then there's the was it rank 1050, the rank 111, the rank 11150, and the rank 12. I think there isn't a rank 11150. There's a rank 12 one. And you get achievements for those as well. So yeah, there's basically it for the first part of this video. If you guys have any questions, you can feel free to ask me in the comment section. I'm really, like I said, I'm just happy to have made it to 11 years in Puzzles and Dragons, and there's still more stuff to come. But the next video attached to this will be focusing on my monster box and the teams that I've created over the last 11 years. And trust me, you definitely want to stay tuned for that, because if you want to, invest in being friends with me in Puzzles and Dragons, I do leave my friend code in the description box below with my social media accounts. So, yeah, with that said and done, thanks everyone for watching. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel as it helps out tremendously. You can hit the notification bell to be informed of when I upload more fun content to the channel. Social media links are in the description box below. And with that said and done, thanks everyone for watching. HPJ signing out. Take care.